Firstly, apologies for the bad quality in the imagery and the sound. Forgot to bring my proper camera with me today. Today I'm spray painting a swimming pool ceiling. It's all been plastered. I'm just going around now with a mist coat on the ceiling itself, and then once that's dried, I'm going to apply 2 coats of Dulux Diamond Eggshell, again by the sprayer. This is the sprayer I'm using. At the moment, because I'm spraying the mist coat, I'm spraying at 2200. It's a really low ceiling, so I don't need my extension arms like I'd normally have. Literally, I've just got a 517 tip, so it's nice and wide on the gun itself. So then, by the time I'm 12 inches away from the ceiling, that's just about right. A little bit too high, really. The scaffold, the swimming pool itself, the swimming pool's underneath here. To be honest, it's a little bit too high, but working with it, taped up all the windows. So yeah, this is it. I've just gone around the outside at the moment, and I'm just about to do the main bulk area now, overlapping by 50% as I go. I'm making sure I've got enough paint mixed up because I don't want to have to stop halfway through the ceiling, which I have done. And then once I've done that, I'll nip off to the decorator centre, get the eggshell. By the time I come on back, give everything a light rub down, it will be ready to put the eggshell on. Okay, so this is about 10 minutes after I start spraying. So all of the ceiling completely first coated in a mist coat, which is about 1 part water, 4 to 5 parts of paint. So yeah, all mist coated. So I'm going to let that dry now and go off and get the eggshell from the decorator centre. By the time I come back in half an hour or so, I'll give it a light rub down with some 320 and then do any fine filling that's needed, and then spray the eggshell, probably 2 coats, one straight after the other from there. The only problem I did have wasn't anything to do with the sprayer or what I was doing. It was these gaps in the scaffold board that I kept falling down as I was spraying, because I was concentrating on what I was doing. So maybe before I second coat, I might get a few more boards and just lay on top of there. But yeah, apart from that, it's all gone really well. So off to get the eggshell now. Right, I'm at the end of the job now, well, for the day anyway. From the point of getting here to the point of leaving was 4 hours, and in that time I taped up the windows, which didn't take long, mist coated everything, went off into my local decorator centre to get the eggshell. I've been using Dulux Diamond Eggshell, which is going to be really good, seeing that it's a swimming pool ceiling. I did have to be careful though that there wasn't more than 12% moisture still in the plaster, so I did a quick check on that, and that was all fine. So then I done some fine filling, rubbed the whole ceiling down, which seemed to take quite a while, with some 320 sandpaper on a Poe, which is just there. I used 320 because I didn't want to scratch the new plaster at all, so that sort of smoothed it without scratching it. And then I applied another coat of the diamond eggshell. Now, ideally I would have got here at the start of the day, and I would have had time then to let the eggshell dry before putting its second coat on, but unfortunately I didn't, and that's just the way it is sometimes. So I'm now letting this dry out overnight, which is probably, in hindsight, a really good thing, seeing that it's a swimming pool, and then back tomorrow to roller.
Hello, I've just realised that at the end of the video you've just watched, I said I was going to roller all of the ceilings as the final coat, but I didn't really explain why. 2 reasons, really. The first one was that the swimming pool ceiling that I sprayed was right at the end of the far site, over bumpy ground, and it was a nightmare to get the sprayer to the location. And obviously I didn't want to keep it there overnight, it wasn't very secure. And what with that and the fact that by the time I've allowed to clean it all out and then taking it all back down again, it was really, for the final coat, just as quick to roller it. But the second reason, and probably the more important reason, was that all that scaffolding you saw all had to come down, and all of the walls still had to be boarded and skimmed. Now, if the scaffolders could get all of the scaffold down and the plasterers could do all of their work without that ceiling being marked or touched by any dirty handprints whatsoever, I'll be amazed. There is going to be some kind of damage, I'm quite sure, to that ceiling. So the fact that it's now rollered, we can go on back and using a pair of steps and a long pole we can fill it and touch it up and then just re-roller that area and it will just all blend in nicely. Whereas if it'd been sprayed and then we try and roller it, it's a bit of a pain, and we're not going to want to get the sprayer out once the swimming pool the swimming pool itself has all been filled with water and all the tiling's all been done on the floor. That's just not really going to be feasible. So that is the reasons. One, by the time I've cleaned it all out, it's not really worth it, and two, I can touch it up with a roller if it or when it does get damaged. Hope you liked the video. There's loads more like this on my YouTube channel, so feel free to subscribe. Please like the video below, and if you've got any comments or you want any questions answered about spraying or just decorating in general, please feel free to get in touch with me or whack a comment in below. I'm Rob Gardner from Rob Gardner Professional Decorators. Cheers, bye.